morning, church. Good morning. So, as Jonathan was reading, I based most of my sermon off of Acts chapter 9, which it's a great chapter if you want to go back and read it, verses 1 through 19. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about legacy. And let me get to my notes. Earlier this year, one of our youth leaders, Aaron Arnold, did a lesson on legacy, and it really struck with me just how important legacy is to each and every one of us and to the others that are around us. And it never really resonated with me until he had taught this class to us, that we all have a legacy, and whether or not we know it, our legacy impacts not only ourselves, but everyone around us, and even once we die and we go to heaven, it stays around and everyone remembers you and your legacy for that. And one of the things that's important is that some of us might have a good legacy going, some of us might have a bad legacy going, but legacy isn't a permanent thing that if you have this legacy, it's stuck with you for the rest of your life. Your legacy, you can change your legacy in the direction it's going in any time. It all depends on your behavior and how you're going about your life. As I mentioned, our legacy impacts others. I was privileged to come here in December with Terry Burnett and David Burnett and Aaron Arnold to experience Homer's funeral. And I didn't meet Homer until my freshman year. That was the first year I came here to Baker. And he was a big impact on me, especially when he got dressed up in a full suit and decided to serve a full dinner to us. And he just had a great impact on my life, and he had so many characteristics that I'm like, oh, I want to be like Homer. If I could live the rest of my life like Homer, I would be perfect. And it was really hard for me last summer. The last Sunday, we sang Homer's favorite song, and it was one of those days where it was like we knew that he didn't have much time left, and it might have been the last Sunday or the last time that we ever got to speak with them or see him. And that was true. I don't remember exactly when he died, but it was quite a few months after we had left. But during the ceremony, I got to hear about his life from some of his family members, and to hear that there's a period in his life where he didn't know God or he wasn't involved in a church really struck with me, because there was a time in my life where I didn't want to be part of a church. It wasn't necessarily that I didn't want to have God or that I didn't believe in God. I just didn't want to have him in my life at that time. So to hear that he didn't have a church home, he didn't want to have God in his life, it struck with me knowing that, so even though I haven't always had God in my life, I'm still okay. I can change that aspect and continue to move forward and continue my walk in my faith. And to hear just the different stories that people told about him, what an amazing man he was, it was really great for me to hear. And the one thing I didn't realize is, I think Jeff told me this either last year or a few years ago, that the legacy that you currently have, it impacts the people around you. So even big or small, like currently for me, I know my legacy to the moment is I'm a behind the scenes kind of guy. I'm not one, like this for me, this isn't normal. I'm not someone who likes to get up and speak in front of a large group of people or give a sermon. I'll take the trash out or just get things cleaned up or do stuff behind the scenes. I'm not one that wants credit for something. But Jeff was telling me that what I'm doing, even though I'm not getting recognized for it, the other people around me see it. And if I weren't doing those things, things might not get done, or that someone else would have to get told to do them. Especially for people younger than you, it really gives them someone to look up to. And it was encouraging to hear that, because it was nice to receive credit for that, but at the same time, it was nice to know that even though I don't need the recognition, what I'm doing is really impacting other people in a sense that they look up to me, which it's a good feeling. And I want to get back to that you can change your legacy. I know especially for me, 2 weeks ago, I was privileged to speak at junior team, and I talked a little bit about this, about how I was born and raised in a Catholic church, so I was baptized as a baby, and I was probably 7 or 8, and I decided that I didn't want to go to church anymore. And part of it was not understanding, the other part I just didn't want to get involved in a church. And I stayed that way until we moved up here, and even a few years into living here. My parents tried out different churches, and my family did, and they never really found one. And then it wasn't until my sister started playing soccer with the Blackwell family that they invited her to church, and then my family got involved in that, and Jake and Cody Blackwell, Justin later on, were like, you should come to small groups. And I'm like, no, I don't want to get involved with something like that. And then it was after a few times of them prodding me, trying to get me to go, I was like, all right, I'll go once. I'll see what it's like. And I went, and I had a lot of fun. The people, I wasn't expecting them to be so open and willing and nice, and they wanted to get to know me. They wanted to be my friend. They weren't trying to put me down or anything. And after that, I stuck, and after 4 or 5 months, I got baptized, and I've been coming ever since. And now I'm thankful for that change and getting back involved with the church again. But it amazes me to look back at where I was before then and the path I was on, and to see how far I've come and changed, and to standing here now giving a sermon. After senior year, after graduation, I'm moving on after this, and to be here it's an amazing feeling. And the reason I chose Saul's conversion as the chapter 9 in Acts as the sermon, or the part of the Bible that really resonated with my lesson, is Saul was at the time going around asking different synagogues for letters of Christians to persecute and go arrest them and throw them in prison for being a Christian. And Jesus came down and told him, or he blinded him, and was like, all right, you're going to go to a city, go to this house, and then I'm going to send someone in order to heal you. And so he did. He trusted in the Lord, and he did that. And when he got there, the Lord sent someone, he was healed, and then he repented and was baptized, and converted his name from Saul to Paul, and Paul's known later on in the Bible as well, and completely changed his ways from persecuting Christians to going around and spreading the gospel and baptizing other Christians. And it just amazed me that someone who was so against God could be changed and turn around and bring new Christians into his body, and it amazed me. I'm thankful for the chance that I've been given over the past couple of years to come here to Baker and serve, or go to Honduras twice and serve. And it's really opened up my eyes to see how different not only our culture is to other cultures, and even between back home in Portland to here in Baker, it's a different culture, and I'm thankful for those opportunities that I've been given to build on my legacy, and I hope that I can take these different opportunities and carry them forward in my life. And I always remember that the different things that I've been taught over the years, or I've learned through opportunities like this. Joshua, can you imagine you for thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.